Hi, I'm Warren Black, and today, as part of our online church or community with City Awakening, I just want to share with you about why our government's monetary system and financial system is just so corrupt and doesn't seem to be working too well. Why, in other words, we pay so much taxes. Have you ever wondered about it? Wondered about why we pay so much taxes? Why half our money, more than money, just goes in taxes to the government? About how it just seems that inflation and prices keep going up and up and up, and everything seems to happen, and it becomes harder and harder to get ahead for the average person. Why less and less of the new generation rising up don't even own homes and basic home ownership? Because we're dealing with a system what's called fractional reserve banking. Basically, we're dealing with a system where rather than having real money or real currency or real wealth, the governments can create wealth at the stroke of a pen. Now let me just explain what that means in a very simple example. Let's say that I came to you and said, hey, let's say your name is John and Mary. I said, John and Mary, you got a house worth $500,000 no debt. I'm going to give you my own currency called Wazza dollars that I've just made up. And Wazza dollars, I'll give you 500,000 Wazza dollars in exchange for your house. And you say, oh, okay. Or I say that I'll give you a loan to buy this house, and I give you $500,000 Wazza dollars, and you take a line of credit and you draw it down. Now, isn't it interesting? What's just happened? I now have $500,000 of your wealth for what? For Wazza dollars. What are Wazza dollars? Good question. I just made that up. Just a currency after my own name. And while people like my currency, they'll buy it. If people don't like it, guess what? I own your house and you own nothing. That's the current system we live in today, where banks can just create money out of nothing at the stroke of a pen. You think that's insane? Well, that's what we've been in. Once upon a time when governments created money, it was backed by gold, by real wealth. Since about the 1970s, it's no longer backed by gold, and it's all based on an illusory promise. And if everyone in Australia decided they didn't like the Australian dollar, or if everyone lost confidence in the US dollar, guess what? You're pretty much screwed. In 1923, when Germans lost confidence in the mark, guess what? Pretty much people's wealth was wiped out. Zimbabwe, same deal. Prices shot up and the currency got wiped out. So the monetary system as we know it today has pretty much been set up to take away your wealth from you and centralise it into the hands of private bankers and government. Now, to find out more about this, become part of Cafe Awake, a part of our online community where we teach and share with you more about this. There's also a great video on YouTube we link you to in there called The Money Masters, where for a few hours they actually teach you the history of banking and money and how the bankers and governments took control of your money from you. So we share all that with you in Cafe Awake. Look forward to empowering you, because that's what it's really about, to empower you so you can start to build wealth. So this is not a doom and gloom message, quite the contrary. By knowing how it works, you can build wealth, create real wealth, put your wealth into the right places so that when things go wrong or currencies devalue, you sit pretty and in fact you become wealthier. Look forward to sharing with you in Cafe Awake and having you part of our online church or community.